Good morning and good afternoon or good evening, depending on when you are seeing this. Hello, ladies. I want to welcome you to week 17 of 52 Weeks with Spirit and Tamara. As I was preparing for this today, I was thinking of like how these last 17 weeks have gone and what we've talked about, what we've communicated about, and where we've gone on that journey. And over the last, I don't know, 17 weeks, we've definitely gone up and we've gone down. But one of the things that I think is so incredible is that we come together and we rise up. And when I made the decision last year to change the name of my business, from spiritually guided readings to Rise Up with Tamara, it was a no winner, or a no, not a no winner. It was a no argument, right? I knew my mission. I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to help women, men, and teenagers, and even some children to rise up, to rise into being their authentic selves. And I think so much of our lives we get caught up on having to wear these masks and having to be someone else for other people. And one of the things, the incredible parts of doing what I get to do is I get to educate and I get to help and I get to inspire and empower. And I hope over these last 17 weeks, I've been able to do that for you. Yesterday, I don't want to cry. Yesterday was such an incredible time for me as one of my certified students um, did probably one of the best readings I've ever had in my entire life. And I've been read by some very well known mediums, psychics, intuitives. Um, Yesterday, and let me just pause for a minute. As a medium, as a psychic, as an intuitive, I feel it's my job to make sure that when my clients leave, they leave empowered, they leave inspired, and they leave with that sense of healing, if not closure. And yesterday, I received that. Things were brought up yesterday in my reading that no one knew, no one could have known. And yesterday was that moment of full circle completion where everything I have strived for, everything I have put out into the universe to achieve came to a full circle. Yesterday inspired me. You know, I had told the ladies from the certified program that they were the last year, they were the last graduates, that I wasn't going to be teaching again. But after feeling and sensing and seeing the rewards of what a 1 year program can do to someone and how it can change their life, it has inspired me and propelled me to teaching certified again in 2025. As I sit back and I think back to everything that has gone on over these last few months, the inspiration for 52 weeks was because of a mentor, um, the opportunity to help others grow and open their eyes and see the possibility, because truthfully, the possibility is endless. The things that we want to accomplish can be within reach in divine timing, not our timing. And I think as we shift and we mold ourselves into becoming that person we want to be, we can become our biggest heroes in our life. So I've kind of been laying down hints as to what's going on with me and what's happening in my life. And as most of you may know, I am currently working on book number 4. Now, am I going to let you in on the name? No. Am I going to let you in on what it's about? No. The only person that knows the name or what it's about is my editor. And as I write these chapters in this book, it reminds me of how far I've come. And it also reminds me of where I'm going. You know, I think sometimes we get caught up in the design that we planned for our lives instead of just realizing it's time for surrender. It's time to trust in the universe. It's time to trust in the unknown. It's time to trust in this path that is being unfolded and being unfolded in a way that's out of our control. You know, one of the things that I have been doing is thriving and going after this vision, this dream of becoming financially successful. But what if it's not about money? And so recently I let go of that aspect. And I do this with my markets. I go into these markets and I say, just let me make back my table, right? Let me make back that fee. And when I make that feedback, it inspires me, it encourages me. Okay, let me pay for the gas now, right? And let me focus there. And when I make that back, I say, okay, let me eat tonight, right? And I make that back. And it's just the blessing. It's the blessings. One of the things I chose to do this morning is step away from that sense of money. Instead, I'm just going to put my trust in God, divine spirit, to direct those that are meant to be here, that are meant to cross my path. Listen, I know I'm not the medium, the coach, the healer for everybody. Just as much as I know that we are not the spouse or the partner or the friends for everybody. But I hope this 17th week that you can find inspiration, that you can find guidance, that you can trust in yourself enough to know that when one door closes, 2 more are opening. We have to learn to trust in ourselves, but we also need to learn to trust in a higher power. And so this week, I'm asking you to find ways to connect to your higher power, whether it's walking barefoot on the lawn, whether it's getting connected, whether it's laying down on the grass and looking up at the sky and looking at the clouds and finding images. Find ways to connect. Find ways to open yourself up. You have the abilities just as much as I do to connect to your divine team, to your divine spiritual energy. We must all begin somewhere. And let us begin this week at the bottom. And let's be reborn into this energy of let's help others. Let's rise up. Let's reach for the stars. Let's go and get them. Whatever your goal is, whatever your mission is, whatever your path is, whatever you're destined to do, don't be afraid. And when you are afraid, do it anyways. You truthfully have nothing to lose. So, yes, is certified mediumship development coming back? It is. Is opportunities for you to take other courses and other opportunities coming? Absolutely. I have one last question. Are you worth the investment? Ask yourself that. Am I worth the investment? Because the truth is, you absolutely are. And I can't wait to celebrate with you. To those of you that have purchased this 52 weeks, thank you for investing into you and into your journey. To those that want it, I hope you're incredibly excited about what you're seeing and what's happening. To those of you that inspire to be, keep being you. Be your authentic self. Don't apologize for choices or decisions that you're making because you're making it for you. I'm going to, I have this daily gratitude book, and I'm going to read you the message for today. Now, I don't know where your faith is, but scripture is a part of my journey, and it's something I try to do every day. So, April 24th. But Simon's wife, but Simon's wife's mother lay sick of a fever, and anon they tell him of her. And he came and took her by the hand and lifted her up, and immediately the fever left her, and she ministered unto them. Mark 1, verses 30 to 31. When I have a cold or am suffering through seasonal allergies, I don't feel very grateful for my body. But even when it's working imperfectly, this body is a gift from you. Let me remember to say thank you, even if I'm saying it between sneezes. And when I recover, let me be like Simon, Peter's mother in law, getting up from illness to return to serving you. Today, I serve and act as a servant of God. I work through him, through his graces and his mercy, to pass messages on from your loved ones on the other side. I am grateful for the gift that God bestowed upon me. And I'm grateful for all of you that trust in me to be the messenger, to help you on your path and on your journey. Something that's been happening lately is people have asked me why should they work with me? Why should they work with me or any medium or coach or healer? So I posted a post today on the page, and I invite you to go and read it, to like it, to share it, to help others. And it's all about your journey and what benefits can come from working with a medium, a psychic, an intuitive, a coach, a healer. Today is the day that we rise up. We're on week 17. And sure, this year has not gone the way that we thought it would go. But today is a brand new day. And we are in a brand new week. And we are going to open up those doors of possibility. This weekend, I have a market. And actually, I have markets booked all the way up until the end of August because I put it out to the universe. Because before 2024 started, I said 2024 was the year of events and markets. And the universe heard, the universe listened, and they have opened up the doors for many markets. In just a few days, on the 27th of April, on Saturday, it marks the 12th year anniversary of my mom's passing. And in previous years, I have taken that day off, closed down my business to honor my mom. And this year, my mom has decided that I am to honor her by helping others. Because when we enrich the lives of other people, we actually enrich our own lives. So in conclusion and in closing, I hope I've done that over these last 17 weeks. As always, I would love to hear you guys comment under the videos on YouTube or post on the page, do a mention about 52 Weeks with Spirit. I would love to know how you're enjoying it. You can even just send a private message. And thank you for this opportunity. And I look forward to connecting with y'all next week on week 18, which comes with a twist. So I might not be here and we might not be on video, but we're going to trust Spirit that whatever is meant to happen will happen. Stay tuned. Have a great week, guys. Love and light.